Hi everyone, it's Lindenherz. I want to share with you this unboxing. I didn't do an unboxing for a long time. I guess there will be another one which I will do. I'm not quite sure. But this one just arrived freshly. And I guess this video will be a two-parter because I'm still waiting for the larger guidebook for this tarot deck. But what I thought this might be of interest, although this is a quite old deck. This might be of interest to those of you who are sometimes sad when certain tarot decks go out of print, especially in the English version. You might be interested to get certain decks in other languages. Or should I say, in this case, in the German language. The thing is that for this deck, you can get the app from Full Stock, which is quite known. So you will be able to get the app and the guidebook, which is part of the app. So you could get a physical copy of the German version and then scroll through the guidebook on the app. Without further ado, I will share with you which deck I will mean, or I'm meaning. So. This is called das Delphische Tarot, or should I say the Delphic Tarot, which is nothing more than the Mythic Tarot in the first version. So the old Mythic Tarot. This deck is still in print in Germany. I got aware of this deck, of the German version of this deck, through a fellow Instagrammer. To who I talked to, we chit-chatted a lot on Instagram about this deck, and she helped me to figure out which is the right one. Cause this is where you have to be aware there is another Delphic Tarot, or should I say das Delphische Tarot deck in German, a pocket version, should I say, a pocket version with a guidebook. And you know, if you're owning a pocket version of the Smith-Waite deck, then you will know the size, and because this deck has quite a lot of border going on, you can't see any details, so you have to be aware. So I will share with you here on the back as you can see here, the ISBN number, so you can be sure which deck you can get. So you should be aware that this is the yellow version, the yellow box. This is a quite cheap deck actually in Germany. You pay for this deck around 10 euros, so a little bit more than $10. And I ordered it directly from the publisher, which is called, can you read it here? Neue Erde, New Earth is the publisher. And this was without any shipping costs. I researched how many or how much you have to pay for international shipping, and I can only recommend don't do it and don't order internationally, or should I say people from the US shouldn't order internationally, or people from whatever, Australia or something shouldn't order it because the shipping costs are quite high. Almost the same amount of money you have to pay than when German people or European people have to buy decks from, for instance, from the US. So 25 euros, so a little bit more than $25 you have to pay. People from the UK or from France and all the EU states or EU-Staaten from the EU, they will have not so much pain in the ass because the shipping costs are around 12 euros. So you would pay 22 euros around that line when you order from Neue Erde Verlag. You can also get it on Amazon.com, I know, but only through the marketplaces. So you have to research there. You can get it for around $6 plus $4 shipping or so. So you can get it. You are able to get your hands on this deck, and I'm quite happy that I got it. And I have to thank, oh gosh, how was her name on Instagram? Stella Iris. I hope I don't slaughter your name on Instagram. And she's a fellow German Instagrammer, and she has the older version of this deck, of this German deck, or German version deck, however you want to call it. And it's a larger one. So this is, I should say, the middle-sized one. And as it happens, I don't have any. I have to look for some comparison cards, and I only have at hand the Fountain Tarot. This is a middle-sized version, I should say. And so the little bit larger version is not in print anymore. Sometimes you can get it on eBay for quite cheap, but not at the moment. And I saw this fellow German Instagrammer trimming her deck, and it looks so stunning. She trimmed it completely and etched it, and looked so fabulous. I tried to link her Instagram account below so you can take a look at it. So let's see. So, little white book. This is the backing. Try to open it. And like I said, I will do another, or I am not quite sure. Either I will add the second part of this video to this one, or I will make a separate video. I'm not quite sure. But look at that. Cards are beautiful, and I like this style. I know a lot of images, nearly all the images are the same in the new Mythic Tarot, but I like the texture. And this texture, the kind of using the colors, is missing. To my opinion, it is missing in the new version. And I will share with you the size. So if you have it's quite the same, yeah, it's a little bit higher, but it's quite the same. Cardstock wise, okay, it's not the best cardstock, to be honest. It's a bit flimsy. It's a bit, yeah, it's okay. I'm not quite sure how good this will stand the test of time, but I guess it will be possible to shuffle quite beautifully, because it's quite a thin one, but it's okay. So you all know this deck, especially from the latest the latest deck walkthrough videos from Kelly from The Truth and Story, and also from Steven, who made a comparison video. And it's really beautiful, and I really fell in love with this Empress, or Die Herrscherin. The texture is really, really amazing. And I have to be sorry for my dirty fingernails, because I'm wood burning the whole day, and a little bit of, working here and there and with my fingers. And there is a lot of going on at the moment at my desk, at my creative desk. So, yeah, this is why I'm looking so terribly. Don't look at it. So, and look. I really like the texture here. I thought when I watched the Kelly's video from the new Mythic Tarot, I wasn't so keen on the colors, and that there wasn't so many textures. This is also quite interesting that this is Chiron. I try to see if it is in the little white book, cause I always have to smile, because in one of my favorite stories, The Never-Ending Story from Michael Ende, there is also a centaur called Chiron. I'm not quite sure if you say this in English the same, but in German it's Chiron. And it's also a healer, so quite fitting, because here in mythology, Chiron stands for the wounded healer. So quite fitting, but I can't find it at the moment in the little white book. So I like it. I really like it. I like the texture. And I like this hermit. I like this hermit more than... Yeah, it's quite interesting that he has this scythe. So I'm looking forward to the guidebook. I got this guidebook, the German guidebook, for a couple of bucks secondhand. And I can't wait for it to arrive. It's on its way. But you see now it's possible to get your hands on other decks when you look for other languages. Love that. This is so gorgeous, and I love the texture. And Hecate. Yeah, Hecate. This is so gorgeous. And this is so synchronistic for me because last month I worked a lot with Hecate. I was participating in, and which you can hear here in the background is my dog, who is a bit disappointed that lunch is late today, or her dinner. Lunch, however. No, I worked with Hecate last month in 30 days of Hecate, which was a little course, a seasonal course that Jean-Paul Colbert does, the creator of the Gaian Tarot. And she always has this private Facebook group where you can participate, and for 30 days you get prompts and you can create art and so, and it was really intense and really worth it. And it's just, you pay just $19, I should say, $19 for these seasonal courses. And at the moment I'm participating also in the Yule season course or workshop. Yeah, this is really a gorgeous day with mummies here. This is really also interesting with these hermaphrodite here. Yeah, so I'm quite happy with this one. This looks really, it has a quite interesting color. Looks not so healthy, but she's too pale, so it's really, and I like that there is a continuous story here that the cards tell. It's sometimes, I still sometimes struggle with the numerology of the cards. I try to work on that at the moment. And my dog is still, oh, look at this. This is gorgeous here. Ah, the Knight of Cups. And the Queen is also gorgeous. I like this texture, the backgrounds and the swirls and so on. I would wonder what kind of medium she took. Interesting. Yeah, I'm quite happy with these cards. And whoops, these are, makes a nice bookmark. I would say I really like this backing. But this is quite interesting how you would edge this. Black or something like that, or a mixture maybe. Not so easy, and the black could easily go on this. I'm not quite sure, and I like this. Look, the pillars are always the same. I really, really, really adore this. Here isn't there anymore. Really like this. There they are again. A wealthy man. Unhappy family. Yeah, this is gorgeous. I really, really am happy with this one. This sword looks a bit huge, and she wouldn't have quite trouble holding it like this with this size. And it's also the handle is too short. This is surely 2.5 kind of sword. 2,5 Händer or 1,5 Händer, we would say. In whoa, this is nasty 3 of swords. Oh my gosh. I have to read this mythology, this background. This is gross. Oh my gosh. And here we have Helios. Okay. This might be Helios. This is the reason why guy is so yellow. Yeah, and my dog. Yeah, I guess I will have to stop it. And I will see... Oh, look at that. This is really interesting. These two here. I'm quite looking forward to read the... really read and dive into the mythology of this. So, yeah, this is Jason and the Golden Fleece. Yeah. The texture is really stunning, and I'm happy to have this. And as long as I'm waiting for the German guidebook, I guess, yeah, you can see here, this is already a bit wearing off a little bit. So I guess maybe I would make it black. I'm still not sure. What would you do? Would you do it black or in this kind of, or a mixture of both? What would you do? Black, it's easier, so you can cover this kind of chipping that is going on, possibly or probably, when these cards were shuffled. Yeah, we will see. So I guess I will do a second video on the book. Because in Germany, when you send books and you mark it like a book, yeah, that you're sending a book, those parcels or yeah, envelopes can take a long time because these haven't the priority like other, like letters or other orders, and so I could wait for the book probably for 2 weeks or so, even if it's only here from Germany to Germany, from one city to another city in Germany. So this could take a while. So I guess I will do another video, especially when I worked a bit more with it, with this, I can't speak, with this deck, and my impressions of the mythology and so on and so forth. But I want to take this as an opportunity to say all the people who are sad that the first Mythic Tarot is out of print. You can get it in German, the Delphic Tarot, or you should see it here. Das Delphische Tarot. So you can type it and search for it on Amazon. So this was a really quick video. I'm quite happy. And yeah, oh, the little white book. I haven't, yeah. And what you see here on the back, this is the pocket version set, I should say. Here's a set. Yeah, with a little with a paperback book and tiny cards. So you see here 65 to 88 millimeters, and it's a bit smaller. And if you wonder which color this is, this version, this complete version is purple colored. So you here see in the so kurze Einführung from the, I should say, I assume the German translator, or what is she? Oh, she is a practitioner, healing practitioner, therapeutic skills, and so on and so forth. Okay. She is telling here, this is the one that wrote this little, short introduction here, this little white book. And Martina Unser, she is an, healer and therapeutic, whatever, counselor. And she worked a lot with this tarot deck and was quite convinced in the power of this deck. So she's wishing well and much fun with using this deck, and she used it in therapy with other people, and it was quite helpful. So finally, I'm finishing off now, and I wish you a wonderful, not so stressful Yuletide, and hopefully see you soon, especially when I will do another unboxing, because I'm still waiting for a deck from the US, which I was long considering getting, and finally I thought, okay, I will have to fetch it. So we'll see us very soon. Many blessings. Bye.